I'm Ian,
And I'm Max.
and we're gonna tell you guys a little something about our new single, "Love Someone." It's about love. It's just about going out and giving people your time, and serving people, and just loving one another. You turn on the TV nowadays, and all you see is somebody hurting somebody or somebody killing somebody. It's disheartening, and it sucks to say that it's common and it happens all the time. And I feel like the only way we're ever gonna come up with a solution, instead of just looking past that stuff and trying to get over it, is going out and loving one another and really investing time.
And really loving someone.
Yeah.
Not just saying, I love you, bro. Because that's just a saying nowadays. You know what I mean? And the biggest picture is conveying the power of love.
And we get that from just how God loves us, and how my mom shows her love to us, and how our parents show their love to us, and how our family just kind of comes together. And we just want to be able to do that through our song, "Love Someone."
Yeah. Be on the lookout, love someone. We're the McGilbert Bros, and we hope you enjoyed Love Someone.
What's up, Park City? How y'all feeling? Oh, come on. How y'all feeling? That's what's up. Alright, well, we're gonna play a little something called "Love Someone" for y'all. Hope y'all are feeling it. You guys involved a little bit here tonight? I want y'all to go ahead and repeat after me. It goes la 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 la. It's time to believe that it's a new day. Alright, here we go. La 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 la. My bad. Alright, let's start with it. La 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 la. There you go. All right. One more time for the road. La 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 la. There we go. It's time to believe in the We have our days, but this one's in the sun. So grab a hand and love someone. Thank you.
I want to talk to you guys about my new single, Walls. This song was meant to be a song to inspire others to be courageous in their faith and not back down from an opportunity to spread the word. I wrote this song when I was just realizing the sacrifices I had to make in order to make this God-given dream of mine happen. I felt confined by my comfort zone. And so in my mind, I pictured my comfort zone as these walls that I was stuck in. There isn't one wall that the power of Jesus cannot tear down. My name is Courtney Adele. This is my new song, Walls. I hope you enjoy it. What's up, guys? How have you been doing? So good to be in Park City. So many times we say we're free, but do we truly believe? 'Cause when we're faced with a giant, we lose our faith. I don't wanna be a lion that just walks away. You're breaking down these walls now, gonna make them fall down. 'Cause what was lost is now found, and I'm finally free. The fears that kept me bound up is all because of your love. So fear is just a concept, and courage comes easy. You're breaking down these walls. Opportunity knocks, so don't back away. If someone's in need, what will you say? Drop the weight of your pride and begin to shine. Would you rather be a light or learn to hide? You're breaking down these walls now, gonna make them fall down. 'Cause what was lost is now found, and I'm finally free. The fears that kept me bound up is all because of your love. So fear is just a concept, and courage comes easy. You're breaking down these walls. You're breaking down these walls. Sing it! You're breaking down these walls. You're breaking down these walls. You're breaking down these walls now, gonna make them fall down. 'Cause what was lost is now found, and I'm finally free. The fears that kept me bound up is all because of your love. So fear is just a concept, and courage comes easy. You're breaking down these walls. We're gonna have to run that, aren't we, guys? It's going down. You're breaking down these walls.
Man, I'm telling you guys, we've met some amazing talent already this year, and can we just hear it again? Gilbert Rose and Courtney Adele. Great job. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't know what this is all about, and I know Caleb did a wonderful job sharing his heart. But if you've been to a CBS show, you know Jordan's gonna talk. So, no, I just wanted to just take like literally just a few minutes and to share with you how this whole thing works and how it came about. And so, you know, if you're us, you get a lot of the same questions every night after your shows. You know, the number one question: how long did it take to grow your dreads? Like 8 years. just in case you wanted to ask after the show tonight. I'm good at commitment. I am, and I enjoy long walks on the beach. And it's silly. Okay. But yeah, you get the dreads thing. You get the y'all sound like made to breathe. You get that a lot. I'm okay with that. Everybody always gets like deathly quiet when I say that because it's like, is that bad? Really bad? I've said that before. It's cool. Even when the rain falls, I'm washed by the water. It's okay. So we get a lot of the same things every night. And one of the common things, besides those two silly ones that really do happen a lot, is, man, I want to do what you guys do. This is my dream too. How do I do it? And man, we produced for years, we produced other artists and helped them release their songs, but it always came with a price tag, because we worked out of some of the coolest studios in the country. We worked at House of Blues, Blackbird, Sound Kitchen, all these places in Nashville that are just incredible, and that some of your favorite artists have worked out of. And tonight, every single person you see here has worked out of those studios as well, because of this incredible opportunity, and they didn't have to pay a dime towards the production cost to do it. And I think that's pretty special. And how that stuff happens, they had to commit to say, okay, I'm going to help some other people that need my help. And my song is going to give life to 20 kids before I ever get to hear how their song sounds. They took a risk. They don't know if we're good at other things other than what they see up here. And a lot of nights we're not that good up here. So they took a risk. And truthfully. But you know what? They didn't stop them. They said, you know what, I'm going to help these 20 kids. And so they went out, they contacted their family and their friends, and they said, I get the opportunity to record my single in Nashville, most of them at House of Blues Studio. Same room where Great Balls of Fire was tracked. I mean, it had, Purple Rain was done on the console. The same console that all these amazing artists that you love, these artists got to work in the same spot. But first, they committed to helping 20 kids whose only dream was life. So how does that all work? Well, we've got incredible relationships, and now they're all available to them. So that's what we've done. And God's doing incredible things through it. This year already, we've seen, we're approaching 2,000 kids being sponsored this year. And by the end of the year, we fully expect 4,000 kids will be sponsored for the entire year. So it's a great initiative. It's more than music, but it's even more than just, everybody wins, let's put it that way. When there's a God idea, when God really gives you an idea and puts a dream in your heart, it's a dream that's not just going to impact you. It's a dream where everybody around you begins to win and fulfill their calling as well. So that's what the Academy of Dreamers is all about. And is it cool if CBF plays another song for you tonight real quick? So we're putting out a new record. We're going to put out a few songs this fall from that new record, and we're going to put out the full record early next year. And you've already heard our single if you listen to Christian radio. It's on Billboard right now, number 21. That's crazy, like what in the world? And so we played that song for you first tonight. God's done incredible things. Put that song in a movie this year. And saw how many of you guys saw the 4 Blood Moons movie with John Hagee? Anybody? A couple of you. I saw you. Cool. No, there was 250,000 people. It was a one-night event. 250,000 people rushed to the theaters on that night. It was really incredible. And it was one of the biggest one-night events ever happened at theaters. So God's just been doing crazy things with us since we've seen you last. And we couldn't keep doing it without the support of places like Park City, Kansas, and Church at Park City. So thank you so much for all your support over the years. And obviously, we're always going to keep coming back. So this is a new song off the new project that's coming out later on. And hope you enjoy it. It's called You Wait Spirit.
Y'all listen, George lost his ears. Pray for him.
One time I have a bit. I can't find my ears. I mean, they're here. Max and Gilbert. Yo, you stole my ears. singing towards us, it'll make this night so much easier and way more fun. I don't want to try to impress anybody, I promise. I'm not good at it.
There's a place I go when I need to get away. There's a peace I know that soothes the soul. And this life I found, I know it's not my own. So when I run to you, it's like I'm running home, where I find peace, I find my way down by the water. He waits for me, where I find strength for each and every day, and joy in the midst of any pain. And I believe down by the water, He waits for me. So if you're rolling the dice and just trying to make it through, there are hands that are reaching out for you. And if you're holding back tears and just trying to be strong, there's a place that is calling out for you. This is a place that I'm always running to. Yes, it is, where I find peace, I find my way down by the water. He waits for me, where I find strength for each and every day, and joy in the midst of any pain. And I believe down by the water, He waits for me. Get down by the water, get down by the water. He waits, He waits for me. Get down by the water, just lay it down. Get down by the water, lay it down. Oh, He waits. Where I find peace, I find my way down by the water. He waits for me, where I find strength for each and every day, and joy in the midst of any pain. And I believe down by the water,
I'm recording.
He waits.
I can't do that since I'm recording.
Hey guys, my name is Brian Pink. I want to tell you about my new song, Not Forgotten. It's coming from a spot where, in my past, trying to fill my life up with some things that weren't necessarily God or Christ, and basically talking about how everyone has a need and a desire to be loved and wanted, and it kind of breaks it down and describes how, no matter where you're at in your life, no matter what you're feeling, you're not forgotten by Christ, you're never alone, and you're not disregarded. So the song is Not Forgotten. Hope you enjoy it.
Hey guys.
I was looking for love, but more was never enough. I couldn't find it, I couldn't find it anymore. Always looking for the next big sign, losing sight of all the
What?
See, I couldn't find it, I couldn't find it anymore.
See, I don't keep things like that under my back of my phone. I have money.
You say you feel like
You want it?
you got it.
Oh, not really.
You're always on the bottom.
Put it here.
And it can hurt, and it can get hard. Yeah, sometimes, but just know you're not forgotten.
It's so thick in it. So you can see it. I figured that, but I had.
I have nowhere else to go.
Yeah, with me doing the wave thing, I downloaded that, and then I realized, wait, I planned on recording. I have an app for you to download. It's called the Zippo Virtual Lighter.
Say you feel like you're forgotten.
Download Zippo Virtual Lighter and then wave that around
Can
instead of
hurt,
your flashlight.
can get hard.
No, it's just a flashlight.
Well, yeah, but use that app because either people use their phone or they use Zippo. Nobody ever uses both.
I wanna go give it to him. I wanna go give it to him.
I'm confused. What did you say? The guy behind us. No, what did you say completely?
About what?
What did you say exactly?
I should go give this to him.
So, back in February, we started this whole thing, the Academy of Dreamers, with about 6 artists. Since February, we worked with about 50 artists, 50 to 60, how we count. We've opened up 6 or 7 new divisions. It's hard to keep track. I think 7 new cities, Los Angeles, Sacramento, St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Atlanta, Georgia, of course, Nashville, Tennessee, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm telling you, it's getting crazy. It's not just us anymore. It's an idea that God gave 3 country boys from Wagner, Oklahoma, and then it just kind of flew off. It's crazy. But in those first 6 artists was a girl from Halstead, Kansas. And her name is Claire Wingert, and she's here tonight. She's going to perform her new singles that's coming out on the 29th, right? Of this month. It's going to be on iTunes on the 29th. You need to go get it.
I don't have iTunes. I'm sad.
When you feel alone, like you've got nowhere to go,
nowhere better to put it until I realize that it's breaking my phone case.
Today's a brand new day. Don't fear the road you're on, 'cause he's always made a way. Just hold on to the promises, he'll never let you go. He will hold you, he will lead you, he will rescue you from all the time. He will love you, he will comfort you, even when you feel afraid. Even when you feel afraid. He will hold you, he will hold you. He will hold you, he will hold you. Scarred and bruised, he gave it all for you. On the hard seat, gave it all for you. So you don't have to ever walk alone. His hand is waiting for you to just hold on. He will hold you, he will lead you, he will rescue you through all the time. He will love you, he will comfort you, even when you feel
Hey guys, it's Kristen. And it's Kaylee, and we just wanted to give you a little backstory on our song, Jesus Had Mine. So, growing up, we grew up without a father. Our mom raised me, Kaylee, and we had another brother named Austin. She raised us three on our own. And we played sports and had plays and stuff. And so, as we got older, we realized that we were missing something that a lot of people seem to have in their family, and that was our dad. And so growing up, it was different, and we got to see our friends just interact with their dads and have them come to their games, and something was just missing, speak for me, in my heart. There was an empty gap and a hole in my heart, and so I didn't know what it was until around high school. I was really struggling with not having a dad, and I didn't know what to do. I kept turning to God, but I still was mad at him. I thought everything was our fault, and I thought that nothing would ever come good out of it. And so growing up, we decided to look at the good and what God gave us and bless us with. We turned the situation around. Instead of being sad and regretting things and wishing we'd had a dad, we looked to the positive and the bright side and realized how much God gave us without a father. So in our song, it's basically our heart cry about how no matter if you have something in your life, that it be someone that you know or you've grown to know, that whether that be a family or a friend, if they do leave you or just hurt you in some way, it doesn't matter if they're gone now. Look how much you can embrace other people with your story, and no matter what, if it is your father or your mother or someone that you truly care about, that our Heavenly Father ultimately is our ultimate Father and loves us way more than anyone on earth could ever do. It's Kristen and Kaylee, and this is our new single, Jesus had mine.
So my song is called.
Right there. Can we welcome to the stage Kristen and Kaylee? Can we do that?
Sitting at the table, and the words come flowing in. Overwhelmed by the sadness, but where do I begin? All those lies, they're keeping me away. All that time I was looking for you, but I'm stronger now than I was back then. I'm still picking up some pieces left behind, and I can't go back to all of that. It's just a few things I had to leave behind. I had you
Honestly, I only have half an hour left, so I'm going to have to stop it and delete things.
Jesus had mine. As I look back, I wonder, would you even recognize me? If you were here, I think you'd be proud of who I've grown to be. All those lies, they were keeping me away. All that time I was looking for you, but I'm stronger now than I was back then. I'm still picking up some pieces left behind, and I can't go back to all of that. It's just a few things I had to leave behind. I had your back. Jesus had mine. Oh, and all that I can take tonight to wake up and break down and fall down on my face. But I'm stronger now than I was back then. I'm still picking up some pieces left behind, and I can't go back to all of that. It's just a few things I had to leave behind. I had your back. Jesus had mine.
So my song is called Monday Road, and it's pretty much just about breaking free of the molds, working for the. And it's kind of just about being free to pursue your dreams and be you, and it's kind of just a feel good kind of song you can kick back to and like listen to at the beach with some friends, kind of vibey. Yeah, I mean, it's funny because the song originally, when I first wrote it a couple years ago, was about something completely different. It was actually originally a love song, and the more I'd like go out and perform, the more shows I would do, like the less I'd want to do the songs. I kind of feel like it wasn't really relevant to my life and who I am now. And I met with Consumed by Fire, and we kind of like got in a creative zone and started thinking about different ideas, and we came up with like a totally new concept for it that's just so much more relevant to who I am now and so much more I guess like applicable to me, and it's just so much fun jamming out to that song, because it's like, I don't know, it's like you don't have to worry about like relationships or jobs or whatever. It's like just follow your dreams and you know, have a goal to inspire people to follow their dreams, and yeah, I don't know, it's fun. I feel like I can relate to the song, so I hope you can too. I'm Hannah Pulse, and I hope you enjoy my new single, Monday Road.
So you look a little different from that video,
Oh.
You look a little different.
Oh yeah, I have Smurf hair now,
Yes.
so, you know, give it up for Smurfs.
It's not like, at first I was like, I'm sure they're thinking it's just like reflective hair because of the lighting. It's not. It's just blue.
No shame.
No shame.
No
I think
shame.
the blue hair represents this song. I think it does.
Yeah.
Sticking it to the man.
Stick it to the man.
Who says I gotta stay blonde, huh? Let my hair match my eyes. Who cares?
I like it.
Blue hair, blue eyes.
What?
I'm kidding. I was seeing how it sounded. Blonde hair, blue eyes. Blue hair, blue eyes.
Blue hair, blue eyes. It's a new
What
thing.
color are you guys?
Well, this
Just say
side's
they're
blue green, this side's green blue. So you do the math.
Okay. Sorry, I just noticed everybody's thinking, that ain't the same girl. That girl's blonde hair girl. That girl's got blue. Is that blue?
It's green blue.
It's green blue. Alright, sorry, we can play the song.
Don't know where to start. I've never done before, but I can't deny the way I feel anymore. Sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder, as I'm driving down this Monday road, and I'm feeling all the way to the world. I can do this, 30 o'clock, I can do this, and I think it's time to step away from the 9 to 5 and work on it. I can do this, I can do this, Monday road. In the deepest part of the human heart, it's a yearning desire for love to spark. It's a creepy world. How am I gonna find it if I don't break the mold? Sometimes I wonder, sometimes I wonder, as I'm driving down this Monday road, and I'm feeling all the way to the world. I can do this, I can do this, and I think it's time to step away from the 9 to 5. Work don't pay. I can do this. Oh, I'm running down all these streets. the world, I can do this. I can do this. And I think it's time to step away from the 9 to 5 you worked all day. I can do this. I can do this. On the road. I don't know what happened.
Caleb, Josh, come back up. Let's play another song real quick. So tonight, we really want to stress the importance of what this whole thing's about. And I know we've been here a couple of times, and you've heard our hearts, you've heard about our village in Kennedy, you've heard about all these things. We can't stress to you enough the importance of, what Jesus said, when you've done it for the least of these, when you've given unto them, you've given unto me. And so, that's a church's responsibility. It isn't the government's responsibility. It isn't, honestly, it's just the church's responsibility. Just think about it. It's part of the Great Commission. So, tonight, we'd ask that you just open your hearts. Can I just see by a show of hands? Just Kylie Joe is actually the main showcase artist that's getting ready to come up after this and everything. And I just want to see by a show of hands if there's anybody, anybody that actually helped Kylie Joe get into the studio in here tonight. Anybody? That's perfect. Hey, I'm happy about that. I'll tell you why I'm happy about that. Because now is your chance to help her release her single. She wasn't able to get all 20, so we said, you know what? Most people, and this is a hard thing. Why is it such a hard thing? Because I think we live in a time period where people get scared real easy. I think it's the thought of $28 a month. Man, I need that $28 a month. I hear you. I thought the same thing before I sponsored. There's a little boy named Ronnie. He's from Uganda. I didn't expect him to have like a redneck name. I wanted something different, something like that. I'm fired. Child Funk is into this video. They're like, you can't do it anymore. Let your brother talk.
You went boom.
I know. I get it. I couldn't think of the name fast enough. True, I could think of sounds.
It's not a catchy. It's not a. Do it.
It's good.
Yeah.
Sorry for that. We're not PC in any way, and we can't help it. Sorry. Not sorry. What's that noise? We'll fix it.
The fog machine.
The fog machine?
The fog machine.
Okay. You're not playing that, are you?
No, you're sitting in my seat. So.
Okay. I see. So I think it's just, when we stepped out to sponsor the kids we sponsor, we said, man, we gotta sponsor these kids. Like, we were broke, man. Like, we still ain't rich by any means, but God's blessed us, man, and it's not. When we stepped out to sponsor the kids that we sponsored, we did need that $28 extra a month. But we thought, we can't encourage other people to get involved if we don't put our money where our mouth is. So, and I'll tell you this, every month God provided. There was times when I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, there ain't enough to cover that 28 right now. And then somehow God just kept going and providing. And I didn't have to give up Starbucks as the famous speech you'll hear at all the big shows.
It is kind of ridiculous though. You spend $5 on coffee like way too much.
That's true. Like,
serious. I'm not judging you. Like,
you're judging me. It's cool.
I'm just saying that's a lot of money to spend on coffee.
God didn't ask me to give up Starbucks.
You could probably sponsor like half of the village with the Starbucks.
I think coffee. I could have sponsored the village with what I sponsored Starbucks. What did you say?
But something that gets me is that what we always say in those associations. It's important to say is that Jesus gives seed to the soul. And He places those desires in your heart. So it's just like anything else. You have to have faith to please God.
Yeah.
And sometimes, even with this, we've had stories of people coming up saying, hey, you know what? This actually stretched my faith in areas. And now I'm actually doing other things, and I'm giving it even more than I was before. And that's kind of the story of how we started the Academy too. Before the Academy ever happened, like I was sharing with you earlier, we had child film. And that's what we were doing. And I remember when we had some buddies of ours, 7 Day Slumber, and say, dude, you guys have got to team up with us, because this is the organization we're with. You got to be a part, because we believe you can do a good job. And we're like, you think us three?
You already seen how I messed up.
Yeah.